We started this season with a fantastic win against Utah in the last game, 55-21, but now we get our first road game of the season. Welcome back to Season 6 and the final season of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty. Today we travel to Norman, Oklahoma and take on the 9th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners. The highest-rated player on their team appears to be their kicker, but they have an 89 overall receiver, an 88 overall running back. Their backup running back is an 87. Their third string is an 86 overall, so they are just completely stacked at running back, but their quarterback is an 84 overall in Peyton Sandberg. Our offense looked pretty damn impressive in the first game, led by Heisman-winning quarterback Keith Hayes and with true freshman running back Joe Nelson, but let's see if we can keep that going today. And it looks like we're going to have a rainy game today here in Norman as they send it deep. Receiver Matt Stevens is back to return this from about the 2-yard line. He'll bring this one up, and that was maybe a bad idea to return this one all the way to the 20. Quarterback Keith Hayes in the offense will start actually at the 19, so we didn't even make it to the 20. And a shotgun set. We'll take the snap and fake it to Nelson. The first throw of the game going over the middle, caught by Joel Taylor, who was brought down to the 45-yard line. That starts today with a gain of 26. The offense looking to get off to a hot start today. Out of shotgun, we'll give a counterplay to Nelson, and Nelson will get brought down for a gain of about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Now Hayes comes out under center at about the 50-yard line. We'll fake it to Nelson again. And now we're going to load this one deep downfield for Orlando Holt, who makes the catch, and he is gone. Touchdown, South City. We take a very quick 7-0 lead. A decent return sets the Sooners up at about their own 31-yard line. Sandberg comes out in shotgun, starting, I believe, his first game for the Sooners. It will be a read option. He goes to the outside. The blocking sets up. He has the first down into SCU territory before he is finally brought down. That is a 22-yard gain. All right, let's try to not have the quarterback completely murder us on the ground today. Now Sandberg is going to line up under center. From about the 47-yard line, he's going to send his tight end in motion who lines up on the other side of the line. He'll run a play fake to Alexander. Now a quick throw over the middle, caught by Moss for the first down for a gain of about 16. Sandberg is now going to line up under center. He takes a snap, hands off to Alexander, who goes to the outside, and Alexander will have an 8-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll come out in shotgun one more time. Alexander is still the running back. Sandberg will take the snap. It's an option to the outside, but he won't get the pitch out, and it sets up a 3rd and inches. Can the defense force them to make a decision here? He lines up under center. That is not Alexander in at running back. He is going to send his tight end in motion to the other side of the line, though. Sandberg will drop back to the pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Barclay, who will break that tackle and get brought down inside the 5-yard line for a 20-yard reception. They come out in shotgun for the 1st and goal. Alexander is back in at running back. That's where they go with it, but he is met immediately for a loss of 1. They would credit that tackle to Jason Newby. Now on 2nd and goal, he comes out in shotgun. It's an option play that is blown up in the backfield for a loss of 4. And that play is going to go to Maurice West. Now on 3rd and goal, out of shotgun, he's running to his own running back and now finally brought down, fumbles the ball, but Oklahoma has recovered it. Goes for a loss of 2. A great stand from the South City defense, though. And on the sack, it was credited to Aaron Wright. Now they come out for a very short field goal try, and we're actually going to move it 5 yards back. That moves it back to be about a 30-yard attempt now for the Sooners. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one is good just inside the upright. They make it 7-3 as we get a quick studio update about BYU and Tulane. The kickoff would go for a touchback, so we start at the 25-yard line. In a pistol set, it's going to be a quick screen to the outside, caught by Nelson, who uses his speed to the edge, gets the first down, now cuts back in, and he'll be brought down for a 23-yard run. Well, you guys know it's actually a reception, not a rushing attempt, but on the next play, we would give it to Joe Nelson on the ground. He only got 2 yards, so now it's a 2nd and 8. In shotgun, we'll run the option play to the outside, and Hayes has some pretty solid blocking, and we'll end up with the first down. Now South City comes back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap, and a quick throw to the outside, caught by Johnson, and he goes out of bounds for a gain of 11. On the following play, I would attempt to run the ball, but we only got a 1-yard gain from Joe Nelson. Now on 2nd and 9, we go back. This time it's Coleman on the outside, our backup running back, and he will set up a 3rd and 4. Quarterback Keith Hayes will line up in shotgun for this play. He takes the snap, rolls to the outside, but now tries to throw it, and that's going to get intercepted on the play. It fell right into the hands of a linebacker, and he may take this one all the way back. Joel Taylor's trying to catch up, but he won't get there. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, that was obviously not how South City wanted that drive to go. Now we start back at our own 25-yard line following a touchback. Hands off to Nelson, and he'll start this drive with about a 5-yard run. That will set up a 2nd and 5. Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back. We're going to go deep downfield for Orlando Holt again in a foot race. He once again makes the catch, and he will fight his man all the way down to about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 SCU. Orlando Holt is apparently going to be our big play receiver today. Now 1st and 10, a counter play out to Nelson, who goes to the outside, tries to spin out a defender, but will just get a gain of 2. Now on a 2nd and 8 with a 5-wide set, Hayes will take the snap and look to pass. He's firing this one towards the end zone, and that is dropped by Joel Taylor. Would have been an easy score. You do kind of have to wonder if the rain played a part in that one. Now on 3rd down, we'll drop back. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Johnson, who makes that man miss and will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. We will take the lead right at the end of the 1st quarter. With 4 seconds to go here in the quarter, they started their own 25, hands off to Alexander to the outside, who has the 1st down and a lot more across the 50 before he is finally caught for a 28-yard run to end the 1st quarter. They would start the 2nd quarter with a 2-yard pass, so now a 2nd and 8. He's back in shotgun, and they'll give it to Alexander, who goes up the middle, and he will stiff arm one man but get brought down to set up a 3rd and inches. Now Sandberg comes back out in shotgun. Alexander is the running back here. They take the snap. It's a quick throw caught by Moss, and a quick and easy 1st down for just a gain of 4. On the next play, he's back in shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Hughes, who goes up the middle. He runs over a few players, now off to the races, and finally caught at about the 5-yard line. Now down here is where their drive stalled last time. Can we do it again? They're going to come out in shotgun. He'll send his tight end in motion. Sandberg will take the snap and look to pass. Run to the outside. He breaks away from that sack and will take off and get brought down for just a 1-yard scramble. Now a 2nd and goal from about the 4-yard line. They come out in a pistol set. They take the snap, hand off to Alexander, who goes to the outside. He is met and brought down by a couple different Triceratops. 3rd and goal. Are we going to be able to stop them again? He comes out in shotgun from the 3-yard line. Alexander is the running back. That's where they go with it. He goes to the outside. He meets Lawson and will fight his way, and he's down inside the 1-yard line. A 4th and goal. But not much of a shock. Oklahoma is going to go for this. Sandberg will come out under center. If we can get a stop here, it's obviously going to be massive. He takes a stop, hands off to Willis, who walks into the end zone, and Oklahoma will retake the lead, this time 17-14. And we have a studio update here as UNLV has upset number 5 Ohio State. Obviously a massive loss. But now back to our game as we start at our own 22-yard line. Hayes comes out in shotgun. Nelson is the running back. We're going to take the snap and give it to Nelson, who tries to go to the outside but is met in the backfield. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Now facing a 2nd and 13. We come out in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw will be caught by Stevens, who gets to the outside and will set up a 3rd and 2 with an 11-yard play. Now it's up to our quarterback, Keith Hayes, to try to keep this drive moving. It will be a read option. He goes to the outside, which is obviously the right decision, and he gets a couple nice blocks. Hayes using his speed across the 50 and will finally be forced out for a 28-yard run. Now back in shotgun again. Hayes will take the snap and looks to pass. We're firing this one over the middle. That's caught by Josh Bain, who was inside the 20 before he is finally brought down for a 26-yard reception. As you have seen so far in this game, this offense has the ability to move very quickly downfield. 1st and 10. Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass, and we're going to take off for a running lane to the left side. Now cut back in, and Hayes down inside the 5-yard line for a 13-yard scramble. Now we come out in pistol. Joe Nelson is back in at running back, and that's where we go with it, right up the middle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown SCU. We will retake the lead now 21-17. Once again, down by 4. They started their own 25-yard line. It's going to be an option to the outside. He breaks that tackle. Now can't find any space and is finally going to get brought down for a 2-yard run. Though, if I'm being honest, it really looked like we should got him for more of a loss there, but it sets up a 2nd and 8 with about 3:15 to play here in the half. He lines up under center. They're going to give it to Alexander right up the middle, and that will set up a 3rd and 3 for Oklahoma. Can we force a 3-and-out right before halftime? He's going to line up under center. Alexander is still the running back. He will send Greer, his tight end, in motion. Sandberg will drop back to pass and stay in the pocket. He's finally thrown to the sideline, caught by Greer for the quick and easy 1st down. Not much of a challenge there considering no one was covering him, but now 1st and 10. It's going to be a draw play to Alexander, who goes to the outside. He's met by Greer and brought down for a gain of 6 with about 2.5 minutes to play. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is Oklahoma will get the ball to start the second half. Now a 2nd and 4. It's a handoff to Alexander, who goes to the outside. He's met by Lawson and brought down to set up a 3rd and 1. We have another chance to get this Sooners offense off the field and give our offense one more drive. On 3rd down, he's going to send his tight end Greer in motion again. Sandberg will take the snap and looks to pass. Dancer in the pocket, now going deep over the middle to Barclay, who was wide open all the way to the 25-yard line. The defense getting absolutely torched by him in this half. He is 6 of 6 so far. 1st and 10. In a 5-wide set, Sandberg will take the snap and looks to pass again. Throwing over the middle to a wide open man, and Carter into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. They retake the lead yet again. And another quick studio update for you guys. Georgia is now in danger of losing as they are down 28-21 in the fourth quarter. But once again, back to focusing on our game with 1:28 to go here in the half. We do have all 3 timeouts. Hayes comes out in shotgun. He will drop back to pass. A quick through the outside, caught by Taylor. That's not going to be much. Only a gain of 5. We are not going to burn a timeout, just running a no-huddle offense here. Back in a shotgun set again. We'll take the snap. It's going to be a read option, and we will have the first down, temporarily stopping the clock. With about a minute to go here in the half, Hayes out of shotgun will drop back. A quick throw to the outside. That was going to be dropped and nearly intercepted. That one could have been incredibly bad for South City. Hayes out of shotgun now. We'll drop back to the pass. We're going to let up and launch this one deep downfield for Joel Taylor, and that's going to be almost intercepted again. I thought he could get the ball a little bit farther downfield. Now let's just focus on trying to get the first down. With 52 seconds to go, he's going to be under immediate pressure, stopping to throw downfield, and he'll find Donald Johnson, who's inside the 30 before he is finally brought down. And with about 45 seconds to go, we will burn our first timeout. Hayes now comes out under center. Nelson is the running back. We'll run a play fake, looking to pass, going downfield, and that's going to be dropped by Orlando Holt, who should be walking in for his 3rd touchdown. That is a brutal drop for South City. Now he's going to send Nelson in motion on the next play. Hayes will drop back to pass, rolling to the outside. He's going to take off, and now he cuts back to the outside, has the first down, gets some good blocks, and Keith Hayes into the end zone, but there is a flag. I imagine this is coming back. Personal foul, clipping on the offense. Who blocks in the back here? Are you kidding me? It's Joel Taylor. That will move it back to the 29-yard line with 32 seconds to go in the half. Hayes out of shotgun. This time we're going to go to the end zone for Joel Taylor, looking to make up for it, and he makes the catch. Touchdown South City, and we will retake the lead one more time. The Sooners would then just let this one go to halftime, but they get the ball to start at the 35-yard line following a pretty solid kick return here to start the third quarter. And going downfield, he finds Greer, and already to the 50-yard line. He's somehow not ruled down. Finally is a gain of 16. So far, Peyton Sandberg is 9 of 9 today. He completed one more pass right before halftime, but now from the 49-yard line, he's getting buried in the backfield for a loss of 3 thanks to Maurice West. That brings up a 2nd and 13. He runs to the outside and once again brought down in the backfield by Maurice West. That sets up a 3rd and long. More specifically, it's a 3rd and 14. Now Sandberg back from shotgun. It's going to be a screen to the outside. It's caught by Alexander, but he does not have that amount of blocking, and it sets up a 4th and 8. The punt would go back for a touchback, so now South City starts at their own 20-yard line with a counterplay out to Nelson, and he cuts back in and will start this drive with an 8-yard carry. Now back in shotgun again on 2nd and 2. We're going to go right back to our running back, and Nelson to the right side will have the first down for a 6-yard run. We would go back to Nelson on the next play, but it would only get a 1-yard gain. So now a 2nd and 9 out of shotgun. He'll drop back to pass, and he's getting sacked on the play for a loss of 8 to set up a 3rd and 17. We got a long way to go on this one. Hayes will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to fire this one over the middle. That'll be caught by Taylor, and he will have the first down just barely, but it looks like Joel Taylor was shaken up on the play. On the next play, we would get a 4-yard run and a quick injury update. It does say he will return soon. So now on a 2nd and 6, we'll come out with an option play. And Hayes is hit in the backfield for a loss of 2, setting up another 3rd down for SCU. Here we go. Hayes back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one towards the sideline. That's caught by Josh Bain, who tries to make several players miss, but is brought down for a gain of 26 and the first down. On the very next play, Nelson would get another 4-yard run, so it brings up another 2nd and 6 for South City. Hayes out of shotgun. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Holt, but it's knocked out of his hands, and we face another 3rd down. Can we convert one more time to keep the drive moving? Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back. We're going to fire to our brand new tight end, and he can't hold on through the contact. It brings up a 4th down. So out comes freshman kicker Ryan Roden. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. South City holds a 7-point lead. And there is your final studio update for this game. South Carolina has upset number 1 Georgia. So in the same week, number 1 and number 5 have fallen. And we are slowly working on number 9 going down, but we still have a lot of game left to play. The kick is sent deep, and it will go for a touchback. With 2:52 to go here in the third quarter, Sandberg back in shotgun. It's a quick throw to the outside. It'll be caught by Moss, but he is buried immediately. No gain on the play. Now on a 2nd and 10, he's back in shotgun again. Alexander is the running back. He'll send Moore, his tight end, in motion. He takes the snap and he'll roll out to the outside, and he's going to juke his way inside and now have the first down for a gain of about 12 yards. And I'm pretty sure on the last play I said his tight end's name was Moore. No, that is our tight end. His tight end's name I believe is Greer. But now on a 1st and 10, Sandberg got a shotgun. We'll drop back to pass again, throw into the outside, caught by his man, and that's going to be another first down. I believe he is still perfect on the day so far. And he definitely is. Right now, 12 of 12 for 134 yards. About 2 minutes ago here in the 3rd quarter, he pump fakes to the outside. Now looking to run, and he's getting sacked on the play. I think that's going to go to Maurice West for a loss of 6. That will make it a 2nd and 16 for Oklahoma. Sandberg back in shotgun again. We'll drop back to pass. He's firing this one over the middle. Caught by Robinson. That sets up a 3rd and 7. He comes out in shotgun one more time. He'll drop back to pass. Looking to convert through the air. Going downfield. And that will be his first incomplete pass. And it should have been an interception. But I'll take a 4th and 7. So I know that usually I commentate during the play. Well, I really wasn't paying that much of attention because I really thought they were punting this ball. But they faked it to their fullback who immediately got buried. So we'll take over at about the 50-yard line. That was an incredibly risky call by Oklahoma. Now we have a chance to make this a 2-score game. We're going to start this drive with a handoff to Nelson, who gets absolutely popped for no gain. It has been a pretty rough day on the ground for our freshman running back. Now on possibly the last play of the 3rd quarter, we're going to go right back to him to the outside, and he'll get met and brought down for just a 1-yard gain, but it will take us into the 4th quarter. A 3rd and 9 from the 50-yard line. Oklahoma needs this stop. Hayes will drop back. It's going to be a quick throw to the outside. That one will get intercepted on the play. He throws his 2nd pick of the game, and they'll take over near the 50. Try to get a quick pass out because they brought a blitz and obviously chose the wrong receiver. So now Oklahoma have a chance to tie the game up. He runs a play action, and he's going to look to take off, but runs into alignment and will finally just get hammered for a 1-yard carry. He ran into one of our linemen or one of his blockers there and then just kind of stumbled into a huge hit. But now a 2nd and 9. He's back in shotgun. Alexander still the running back, and that's where they're going with it. Alexander up the middle will break that tackle, has the first down, and a convoy of blockers around him brought down for a 17-yard run. From the SCU 35-yard line, Sandberg is back in shotgun. Alexander is the running back here. He takes a step, they give it back to Alexander again, and he breaks one tackle and is brought down for a gain of 5. Now they come out in shotgun here. Alexander's still the running back, and that's where they're going with it for a 3rd straight play, and it will end up setting up a 3rd and inches. I thought he was going to get the first down. But I am also perfectly fine with our defense getting the stop. Now a pistol set on 3rd and inches. Sandberg with a quick throw downfield will be caught by Barclay, who's brought down near the 10-yard line. They come out with another pistol set. It's a 1st and 10 from about the 11. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Hughes, who was met and brought down for a 5-yard play. Now on a 2nd and 5. They come out in shotgun from about the 6-yard line here. Sandberg will take the snap looking for another quick pass, and he goes to the end zone and finds Greer just wide open, and Oklahoma's going to tie this game up at 31. Well, I think here there is a pretty obvious game plan. Let's go ahead and score, and either score quickly or not give them enough time to respond. A 1st and 10 from the 22, and it'll be a read option to the outside. Hayes will keep himself, and he will fight his way forward for an 11-yard run. Now back in shotgun with Joe Nelson in the backfield again. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Not seeing anyone come open, but Hayes will get to take off. And he has the first down and a lot more breaking tackles. He fumbles the ball, and Oklahoma has recovered it. I won't lie, I tried to slide on that play. I will show you exactly where I attempted to slide to. It was attempted about right here because I thought he was going to come in. I pressed X, and I guess I also juked the left joystick at the same time. Made that guy miss, and I thought I could get a few extra yards. Obviously not a good idea. Well, obviously our game plan has to shift a little bit now. Sandberg comes out in shotgun. He'll run the play action, lobbing this one downfield to a wide open man, and Barclay makes the catch to about the 40-yard line. If someone on the defense wanted to come away with a massive turnover right now, that would be amazing. He comes back in shotgun. Alexander is the running back, gets an option in the backfield, but this time Maurice West gets stiff-armed, and he'll end up fighting for about a 5-yard carry. That sets up a 2nd and 5. He lines up under center. Gonna send Barclay in motion, now drop back to pass. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Barclay, who's got the first down to about the 15-yard line, an 18-yard play. Sandberg back in shotgun from about the 15-yard line. Alexander is the running back. They'll give it back to him. He goes up the middle and jukes his way to the outside. He ends up with a first down run of his own, this one a gain of 11. With 4:25 to play, they come out in a pistol set from about the 5-yard line. Hands off to Willis, who will break that tackle, and now he walks into the end zone, and Oklahoma will take the lead 38-31. No matter the outcome of this game, that turnover ends up being costly. Now from our own 21-yard line, we'll come out and run a play action. Anwar looks to run with the quarterback. Never mind, we throw on the run, caught by Josh Bain, who's got the first down to about the 35 for a gain of 13. Now, with the way our defense has really been playing today, we cannot afford to give them the ball back. 1st and 10, under 4 minutes to go. And we're going to fire this one over the middle, caught by Joel Taylor, who will make the catch and get brought down about the 50-yard line. But while saying we cannot really afford to give them the ball back, if we get an opportunity for a touchdown, we really have to take it. Now from the 50, we'll drop back to pass, rolling to the outside. And we're finally going to throw this one downfield. That one's caught by Taylor. He'll cut back inside, break that tackle, and get brought down for a gain of 27. 3.5 minutes to play. We come out with 2 running backs in the backfield for this play. It will be an option play. Hayes will keep himself, and he jukes out a defender and is brought down for about a 6-yard carry. Now we're going to start chewing away at the clock a little bit just to run down the time. In case we score, they shouldn't have a lot of time left. We'll take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, caught by Davis, and he has the first down. 2:32 to play. 1st and 10, we come out and we'll take the snap. It's going to be a draw play, but Nelson is blown up immediately. That's a loss of 4. About 1:20 to play in the game. On a 2nd and 14, Hayes will drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Johnson, and he is leveled, but he gets a 12-yard gain and puts us down at about the 5-yard line. Now on 3rd down, this is obviously 4-down territory, but we'll take the snap, handoff to Nelson. I about called him Joel Taylor, but he gets a 5-yard gain and the first down. Now just about 15 seconds to go in the game. Hayes lines up under center. He'll take the snap. We give it to Nelson, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown SCU. But you guys know me, and you know this series. We have been aggressive the entire time. Let's go for the win. Going for 2 here. We'll take the snap, and we'll keep it with Hayes, and he jukes out 2 defenders and gets into the end zone. That should not have worked, but we have a 1-point lead. They will field this kick from the end zone, and Green will bring it out, actually burning time for him across the 25, and he doesn't get much farther than that, so they burn 4 seconds to get an additional couple yards. Now we are sending everybody deep. We need our defense to force 1 more incomplete pass today. 1st and 10, from under center. Sandberg dropping back, no one else in the backfield, and he's going to get hammered down, and they will burn their first time out with 4 seconds to play. Their quarterback has thrown 1 incomplete pass all day. With 4 seconds remaining, he will drop back to pass again. Obviously a Hail Mary situation, hit as he's throwing this one deep downfield, and that is tipped around and falls incomplete. And despite multiple turnovers, South City will get out of here with a win, 39-38. Keith Hayes had a couple bad decisions. Well, one wasn't really a bad decision. It was hit as he was throwing. That ended up being a pick 6. I made a really bad decision on a blitz to get rid of the ball quickly, and it got picked off. And then obviously he fumbled the ball, but none of that really matters because we get out of here with a win and start this season 2-0 with a massive win in Norman. His final stats on the day, he goes 18 for 26, 397 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. On the ground, Nelson did run for 42 yards and 2 scores, but Hayes was our leading rusher with 85 yards. Receiving, Joel Taylor 6 for 120 in a score, Donald Johnson got a touchdown, and Orlando Holt got a touchdown. Jeremy Greer, our safety, actually led the team in tackles. Not sure how happy I am with that. Tackles for loss goes to Maurice West with 4, and we only got a couple sacks today, 1 from Aaron Wright, 1 from Maurice West, and we got no interceptions because he only threw 2 incomplete passes, one of those being a Hail Mary. This guy played a lot better than what I thought he was going to. 19 of 21, 209 yards and 2 scores. On the ground, Alexander ran for 100 yards, Willis ran in for 2 touchdowns. And receiving, Thomas Barclay 6 for 102, Greer got a touchdown, and Carter got a touchdown. Now moving on to week 3, we go from number 20 to number 16 in the top 25. I really thought we'd move up a little bit further. I thought we'd get up to about number 12. But either way, our next opponent is the 1-0 Baylor Bears, who will be coming to South City in our next game.